Hello, it's
Hello.
autumn. So Reverend Rev, we are back, and
You're
to God be
back.
the glory.
It's been a while.
Yeah,
Back. Eh, people were talking about why haven't we been on for a while.
we've been a
It's my
bit busy.
fault. It's my fault. I take all the blame.
We've been a
Too
bit
busy.
busy, and that's it.
Too busy. But we are back. Hmm. So what's up?
All right, so I trust your marriages are doing well.
Yeah.
We intentionally want to do a heart-to-heart talk, so you really want to follow so you can be blessed.
Hmm.
Yes, so today we want to look at. Yes, so if you've not subscribed to our channel, let me look at your face. If you've not subscribed to our channel, please kindly hit the like button, leave a comment there, and subscribe. 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 Thank you very much.
Comments are motivators, really.
Yeah.
There's the comments that have made us squeeze time to be back. People ask, oh, why it's helping, so your comments are motivators. It's important that you keep it coming in. Thank you.
So today we are looking at what? We're looking at marriage and
like the biggest enemy in the marriage.
The biggest enemy in the marriage.
Yes.
All right. So who really is the biggest enemy in the marriage? Is it you?
Mm-hmm.
Is it your spouse?
Mm-hmm.
Is it the third party? Is it the environment? Who really is the biggest enemy in marriage?
I think the biggest enemy is you, as in me. Yeah, because everything depends on you. It's how you react towards external forces. It's your responses to things that happen around you. So with every relationship, I think the biggest enemy is you. Is you. It's me.
All right,
it's
so
me. It's not the other person.
And I can't agree less.
Mm-hmm.
I agree with you 100%. We are so quick to blame the other party.
Yeah.
We are so quick to blame the other.
It's easier.
Yes,
it's
but
easier blaming the other party.
But sincerely, we are the biggest enemy in marriage. I am the biggest enemy. You are the biggest enemy.
To myself?
Yes.
My marriage.
It will amaze you that it's not even the devil.
Yeah.
You are the biggest enemy.
Yeah.
Because they are all external forces.
Yeah.
You are you. If you don't allow them to influence you, they might not be able to influence you.
Okay. Like entertaining negative thoughts.
Yeah.
You choose to dwell on your
them.
problems, reflect on them, think about them, and make them huge. But immediately you decide you not dwell on them, you not think about them, you not make them so potent in your whatever you're doing, you realize that in fact they are there, but you're still pushing on. So really, it's all about the individual. It's all about you. You decide that this thing is going to work. I will do it. I'll get it done. Nothing can resist you.
All right. So we just celebrated our 17th anniversary. We had a very good time in Lagos and in Abuja. And we just realized that after 17 years, we have made it work.
Hard work.
We have made the marriage work.
By the grace of God.
By the grace of God and the wisdom of God, deep insight from scriptures.
And knowledge.
And knowledge from other people who have gone ahead, have actually helped to shape what we are. But with all the knowledge we have and all the information God has given in His Word, we decided we're not going to allow them influence our lives. Then would have been our greatest enemy.
Yeah.
So the greatest enemy, I agree with you, is you. It's you. All right. So how do we overcome this you as our greatest enemy?
To overcome myself, then I need to work on myself in the beginning. I keep saying that, marriage is not something you are trained for right from the beginning. You can see we are trained to be medical doctors, pilots, nurses, and you have a thorough training. Let's take it from your kindergarten level to your university education, and sometimes even your postgraduate education, and you find these people doing well, but you don't have anyone train you for marriage right from the onset, educate you on it, what must be done, what must not be done, what must be said, what must not be said, how you must do it, when you must do it, why you must do it. You don't have anybody training you for it. Then suddenly you become an adult, and I use the word suddenly because you grow so quick. I keep remembering when I was 10. So suddenly you become an adult, you think that you found somebody you want to spend your rest of your life with. And sometimes you are just counseled, I mean, maximum of 1 year. So let me say you are thought for 1 year, and you are put into the boat of marriage, and you have to make it work.
All right,
So
yes.
then you have to make it work, and you are having challenges. I'm not surprised you would have challenges. You just have a year of training for a lifetime journey. You would. So the beginning is working on yourself, dealing with yourself, and understanding marriage. I mean, taking marriage as a school, how it is done, when it is done, why it is done. And if you start working on yourself, I'm very sure just like people do well being pilots and doctors, you should be doing well.
So if you tell yourself your marriage will not do well, it will not do well. But
Because you even make efforts.
but if you brace yourself that your marriage is going to do well,
Brace.
then you will actually do well, because then you're putting yourself together to make sure no matter what you go through, the marriage works. So it's either you are your worst enemy or you are your best friend. Okay, how you use it depends on you. So our encouragement to you today is make your marriage work.
Work on yourself.
Yes.
It's important. Learn,
Yeah.
learn, read, learn a lot. You won't fail.
Take laziness out. Be willing to sacrifice. Because
yes, that's another
sacrifice
thing.
is important. A lot of people are their own enemies because they refuse to sacrifice.
It's important and
difficult.
Yes,
they think that the other person is supposed to sacrifice for them all through. And so they think that it's their right to enjoy the sacrifices of the other person. And this will have to do with men. Some men think that the lady should sacrifice everything, especially the house chores and the food and all that. And they are not willing to sacrifice in any way at all. So if you do that, you will not be helping your marriage to be healthy.
Marriage is a give and take business,
Yeah.
okay? And in our world, where we have a lot of homes having career persons married, everybody has a career, and we all step out, we go work, and we come back, and our African setting is still shaping us for only the woman to do the house chores. If this woman gets tired and you are not helping, at a good point, the woman will not sacrifice.
Yeah, so that tiredness can affect so many areas of the marriage.
It can lead to anger.
Can affect so many areas of the marriage. Right.
And it's not only the men, but the women too have to sacrifice. Because in our setting, we've been taught that the giving should come from the husband.
He should go and work, bring in the money.
The provision.
Goes work, bring the money.
And your spouse's birthday, you can't give him a surprise. You can't buy anything for him. I mean, even not only on a birthday, but even on normal days. You see, we are all created in the image of God. I think what makes the ladies happy equally makes the man happy, and you can't even get a few things like something small. I got a gift for you when I was coming in. I saw this, I thought it would look good on you, and I got it for you. If we cannot, as ladies, do this for our men, the relationship becomes boring. The giving is always from the male side. Please, people get tired. They'll get tired at a point, and they'll also not give. And when people stop giving, then you realize that the marriage is going stale. So people get I use the word jealous, but people admire marriages that have gone for long and yet still have this anything cutting vibe to it. The cutting vibe is because both partners are still giving. They are still giving. They are still sacrificing. In courtship, everybody sacrifices. Everybody gets. So when you continue this in the marriage, it spices it up, gives it a life. It will last longer. Sacrifice is very important on both sides.
So that's an encouragement to all of you out there. Don't be your own enemy. Sacrifice. Don't be your own enemy. Sacrifice. And then again, and what are the other areas
think honor too.
Yes,
you honor and cherish.
You have to honor, regard deeply your spouse, cherish them. Very important.
Seriously.
If you don't do that, everybody wants to be honored. Everybody wants to feel important and special. So after staying with your spouse for a while, if you become too familiar with them, and you don't treat them nice with respect and honor, they will also go down.
Yeah.
And they won't give their best.
I know.
And so you will just lose, you just become your own enemy by not just honoring your spouse and not regarding them and respecting them.
And respect is very important to the male.
Especially to the man.
Yeah.
You give them cheeky answers, you don't treat them nicely. In our culture here in Ghana, if you give somebody something with the left hand, it's seen as disrespect, and all that. So maybe in your own culture, if you give with the right hand, it's disrespect. So you should know what your culture says and what, unless maybe you've all learned and you appreciate. But if not, you should just learn to honor your spouse. Yeah. If you don't do that, you become your own enemy.
Learn to make them feel special, cherish them. One time, I was speaking to a lady. She was sharing a challenge with me, and all I just told her that, really, to make him feel good, I said, when was the last time you changed your bed sheets? You bought something new, something special, so that the person will feel good, because the routines become boring. So when was the last time? So we've not done it in a while. I said, oh, you could consider getting a new bed sheet. And she called back later to tell me his reaction. And she was so happy. Just something very little as changing a bed sheet, something very little as changing your spouses, something for the spouse, or make the spouse happy. And I know that men like having their throne. If they have their throne, so maybe you change their plates, you change their cups, their glasses, give them something special, different from what everybody uses in the house, and they feel honored.
Wow. So there are little things you can do to honor your spouse.
Very
I want to encourage you to do them so that you don't become your own worst enemy.
So it's about you. Think through. You can make it work. Don't blame the other person.
Sometimes
it's not easy. That one we will not lie about. That it's not. It's not easy at all. It's not easy thinking about the other person. It's more easier thinking about ourselves. We are naturally wired to be selfish.
Yeah. Okay, so there are other times that you get external people, maybe your mother or a close friend, advising you in a particular, you had a conflict with your spouse, they're advising you to take a particular action. Don't forget that they are not in that marriage. And as you listen to them and you take that action, that it's going to mess your marriage up. Okay? So you become your worst enemy if you listen to that negative idea and you take it. But then you become your best friend if you listen to that advice, analyze it very well. You see that this is not going to add up to your marriage. It's going to break your marriage. So it's not real advice you must use.
For me, I weigh every counsel with the word of God.
Right.
Yeah, because yes, people in their bid to show you they care about you, they would always give you a counsel if you open up about it. So people will give you what they think is right, what somebody has tried, what they think they have heard. But you've got to wait. You've got to wait very well it's only the word of God that standeth sure.
Great.
Yeah, a standard sure. So you wait with the word, you're likely to get it right.
Great. So you are your worst enemy if you do not pray for your marriage. You are your worst enemy if you don't work on yourself in looking for knowledge. You are your worst enemy if you don't look nice, neat, appear nice.
Yeah.
Yes, you're your worst enemy if you don't learn how to speak politely and cherish and honor. You're your worst enemy if you don't sacrifice. So there are so many things that you can do to hurt your own self in marriage. So our encouragement to you is that don't be your worst enemy.
Yeah. And imagine we both are doing these things. Why would we not be happy in our marriage?
We both do it 50-50. At least we can get 99.9 success in marriage.
Oh, may God give us grace. May God give grace. May God give grace. That means that all the marriages collapsing could have worked.
Yes, every marriage, for me, I think that every marriage could have worked.
Could have worked.
If people will make up their mind that this is my spouse.
It's a working.
This is my spouse. I'm going to work at it.
It's a working, really.
Let's take it like, okay, we are sharing a plot of land, and the portion they gave you is rocky, but that's your portion anyway. All right, and so you have to accept it as your land and see what best you can use it for. You know, the rest might be good soils where you plant, you just harvest. But yours, you might have to do extra work. You have to really break down those rocks. Don't forget that this rock can be broken down and you'll be making money, you'll be selling. You can break these rocks and sell and still make money while these people are making their own money. And by the time you finish selling this rock, you realize that you can still have an underground building and then build up. Or better still, you can design that rock and make it a tourist center around your neighborhood. You just have to think. There's always a way out. So you don't say that my wife is too short. Don't say that my wife is too tall. Don't say that my wife doesn't have big buttocks, that she has flat buttocks. Don't say she doesn't have big breasts. You know, and all that. No, but the thing is, the decision was yours in the first place.
Yes, you bought that land yourself.
You bought that land yourself in the first place.
You went for that land yourself.
When they were telling you, are you sure? You said you're 100% sure. Or you wanted to be smart. So you try to pass by the land and you build something now that the owner says he doesn't want anymore, pay him for it. So you wanted to be smart and now you are married to the person. All right? You did social nets, you did Facebook marriage. And as you did the Facebook marriage, said all the nice things. And you even had to send in people to come and marry for you. Most of the people in diaspora, that's what they do. They send pictures, they come and marry pictures, they send pictures, they come and marry here. And by the time the lady goes to join the person, you realize that the person has flat buttocks, the person doesn't appear the way the person was appearing. The makeup of the person made the person very nice, not knowing the person had bends around the cheeks. So many things were covered up. Now that's what you've purchased. All right? If you go to buy land in the night, you don't know whether it's waterlogged or something.
What about buying it rainy season?
Buying it rainy season will get you to know whether it's a waterlogged area or not. That's why most of the time.
Rainy season, you wouldn't even get to know.
Yeah, that's why I get to tell people that if you want to really buy practical land, rainy season I think is the best time to buy land, because you see the water everywhere. Then you know that this place is waterlogged, this place isn't waterlogged. You know. And that's why most of the constructions, when they are doing on the roads, they try to do it during the rainy season so that they know where to fill. Sometimes in Africa they don't care. And that's how we have floodings everywhere, you know. But a good contractor, civil engineer will tell you that. So don't be your own worst enemy. Make your marriage work.
Make it work. Make it work. That's
your marriage
what we want
work.
to encourage you
Make
to
your
do.
marriage work. We don't want your marriage to die. We want your marriage to work. So make your marriage work. These are the things we do These are the things we are sharing with you. So if it has helped us for 17 years, we believe it will help you. All right, so your final words.
Oh, so yeah, you said it all. We believe that every marriage has a potential of working. No one marries his worst enemy. Everybody marries the dearest friend. So a dearest friend turning into an enemy, that means something went wrong.
Exactly.
So everyone can make it a weekend. Let's imbibe these things. Let's use them. It's not easy. We'll not sit here and lie to you that it was easy, that it has been easy. No. But then it is worth it. That's all we want you to know. It is worth working for. So work for it.
All right, so on this note, I want to tell Joy I cherish her deeply.
Thank you.
And I love you.
Thank you.
And
I
thank
love
you for
too.
facing me. And then it's awesome doing videos with you.
Thank you.
Have a good day.
Yeah.
All right, so we love you, but
God
loves you more.
Oh,
Leave a
bye.
comment, subscribe to our channel, and watch out for more videos.